Hello, and welcome back to Walking 100,000 Blocks. This is part 3. Yep, last time we got to 20,000. So we're going to try and get to 30,000. Right here is the 20,000th block. So it actually says that's the 21st. That's confusing. Why does that say 20? Look. It says, you can't really, it says 19,999 there. But where it says targeted block, it says 20,000, whatever. It's whatever I see there. Maybe 00 doesn't count in some things. Anyway, let's keep going. I started my, I started my walking to 1,000,000, but I started it in 1.12 like I said I would last episode. And I walked like 2,000 blocks, but then I was like, shouldn't I just do it in 1.16, like the version that I speedrun sometimes? Because I'm a bit more familiar with that version. And just, it's kind of like, it's like the most recent version that doesn't have the world height difference except for 1.17, but 1.17 only adds things. It's like Caves and Cliffs Part 1, like it only adds things that, you know. There's an igloo over there. Gotta get going. Oop. So yeah, I started it and walked like 2,000 blocks in 1.12. But then I was like, you know. Give me 3. Just 2. There we go. That'll do for now. So then I stopped it, deleted the, CurseForge version that I made for it, and made a new instance of 1.16 so that I could, you know, not accidentally open the world and corrupt it or whatever in a different version. Okay, just gonna ignore that. Very close with death. I see a blacksmith. Yeah, it really is only laggy because of my recording. But hey, we're used to it, so it's alright. 10 obsidian. No obsidian. After I do this 100,000 blocks, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, to be honest, on YouTube. Maybe I'll play more like horror games. I just don't want to have like the situation where I'm playing a horror game and I realize that it kind of sucks or it's just a jump scare fest, which I kind of hate. So that's the only problem with horror games. Sometimes you get really bad ones. And the other thing, in this world we're traveling north to go to 100,000. In the world where I'm trying to get to 1,000,000, I'm traveling south. Just so that it doesn't say minus 1 million at the end, it just says 1 million flat. Which, I did the calculations on my calculator, and I calculated that it would take me, well, it said on average 91 hours, but I'm rounding it up to about 100. I'm saying it's probably gonna take 100 hours. The reason is that is because, I calculated how long it takes me to travel. I calculated how long it takes me to travel 10,000 blocks, and then just times it by 10. 10,000 blocks takes me on average 55 minutes, just based on these videos. Man, I'm tired. I slept through my alarm and then woke up with like 10 minutes to get to work, so I had to get driven into work. And then only had half a banana until like the end of my shift at 12 o'clock. So just half of the day I just didn't have anything to eat. I was starving and I got so hungry. You know, like when you're so hungry you start to feel sick. I got that. It's not fun. In this world, I know I'm doing kind of like the little cobblestone house thing. Or I go like that, kind of. And I'll still do that for this world. But in the other world, literally all I do, I'll show you what I do. I do the same as the Farlands or Bust guy. All you need, it's very simple, doesn't take any time at all. See, that takes quite a lot of blocks. And it's cool, but it's with the amount of times that I'm gonna be making a shelter for the night, like a house for the night, or a place to put my bed, my respawn point for the night, I want it to be really quick. So all I need is 5 blocks, 1 torch, and then my bed, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Torch there. Oops. Torch there, and then my bed right there on this platform. And that's what Farlands or Bust guy does. So yeah, it's cool. I think Farlands or Bust is probably one of the longest series for Minecraft, and maybe even just on YouTube at all. Because, I mean, like, 10 years. But, like, here's the thing, though. It's, I did my calculations for how long it would take me to get to 1 million blocks. And I calculated it, like, probably around 100 hours. Maybe less. 100 hours or less. But then when you times that by 10, right? Because if it's 100 hours to get to 1 million blocks... And let me just Google this real quick. Where are the Farlands? Wait, let me just Google this. How far out... oh my god. How far out... is the Farlands? It says roughly 12,550,821 blocks out. So that's how far out they are. And I calculated that it would take me 100 hours to get 1 million blocks. If you times that by 12, 100 times by 12, I'm pretty sure is just 1,200 hours, right? Yeah, that's just 1,200 hours, which, yeah, that's a long time. Like, that's a really long time for walking in one world. But it's not like 12 years or 10 years or whatever Farlands or Bust guy's been going for. Unless he just doesn't play it as much anymore. Maybe he plays it once a week. Or like... But like... I mean, I know people that have got over, like, that amount of hours. Like, that's... Like, in Minecraft. Like, that's doable. That's genuinely doable. If the Firelands were to come back in, like... Or if there was, like, a mod or something... Some way you could get the Firelands to be back in, like, this version of the game. I mean, or I could just go back to the other versions of the game and stuff. Like, that's doable. Like, I could do that. It would take me, like, 2 years, maybe, but I could do that. Maybe, like, 1.5 years. I'm not going to. Believe me, I'm not going to. There's no real reason for me to get to the Firelands on foot, just because they're not in the game anymore, and someone's already doing it, and I think people have already done it. I just don't really see how it would take that long. Like, I mean, yeah, I know it's not just straight walking, but, like, neither is my calculation. My calculation is everything else included. So, I don't know. There's a village. We'll go over here. My girlfriend doesn't like it when I go past villages and don't go to them, so we'll head over here. I'll try to go to every village that I see. If I miss one, sorry. I'll try there. Hey, look at these flowers. It's pretty cool. Do I have enough food? I might get some more hay bales here. So many lava pools. Oh man, lag. Oh, that takes up my whole thing. I'm like, realistically, I'm just never gonna. Yeah, I'm just like never gonna use this, so I'm just gonna drink it. Bundles are cool. I just don't really know what. Like, what else aside from that would I realistically put in there? I think just that, honestly. It's like honestly probably my favorite way of playing this game. I don't really love building a house and all of that kind of stuff. I quite like just being on the go, seeing new things constantly. That's why I like speedrunning, because it's like, you know, you kind of just, no matter what, you're gonna, you know, see new stuff. Take one of them. It's sad. These are like my favorite flower in the game. And it was like, when I mean, they still are. Don't get me wrong, they still are. But at the time, I thought they had purple dye, but it's actually magenta dye. It's not, purple. So, it's kind of annoying. I thought it was purple dye. But, you know what these actually are? These are alliums. I've actually grown alliums before in a garden. Like, not, well, like, my mother has, but, like, also, like, I live here, you know? But, I've grown, I've seen alliums grown in the garden. They're actually onions. Alliums are literally just onion flowers. That's what they are. So, basically, there's a bunch of onions over there. That's cool. Bunch of onions. We're meant to be kind of going that way a little bit. That is one thing that I don't get with this version. With walking to 1,000,000 blocks, though, that I... Wait, no, the other way around. That's one thing that I don't get with 1.16, walking to 1,000,000 blocks. I don't really get, like, the generation that Caves and Cliffs gave. Like, I don't get the massive mountains and the valleys and the really cool looking stuff. But that, you don't get me wrong, you can still see some very cool stuff in 1.16. I have seen a lot of cool stuff. But you know. Hold up, just replying to a message. I got my driving lesson tomorrow. So that's fun. He didn't show up last time. But that's alright. Driving is so stressful. I would get a horse, but I kind of feel like it's kind of cheating because it's not like I'm walking then, I'm just kind of on the horse. Horses are great for traveling, but like if I'm saying that I'm gonna walk 100,000 blocks, I'm gonna walk 100,000 blocks, you know? Or if I'm saying that I'm gonna, hold up. Okay, let me get my boat. Do 100,000 blocks. 100,000 is no number to scoff at. That's a big number. 100,000 of anything is a lot. Man, if I got paid for every block that I'm traveling, oh, I would literally do it as my full-time job. This would be my full-time job. 8 hours a day, traveling just 100,000 blocks every single day. I'd try and do that. I don't think I'd be able to do 100,000 blocks every day. Maybe one day I'll just like, I don't think I'd record it, but maybe one day just like non-stop for like 12 hours. You know? Ocean ruin. I don't have work for a whole week. It's really good. It's really nice not having to even think about it. It's really nice not even having to think about work or waking up early until I find out that I have a driving lesson tomorrow and I'm like, oh, never mind, I gotta wake up early. I mean, only like, well, like 8:30 is not necessarily super early, but it's still just like, you know, still annoying. It's like, just let me get one night where I can sleep in. Although then again, I say like, oh, let me get one night where I can sleep in, but then it ends up that I wake up at like 2 in the afternoon and I'm like, I probably slept in a bit too much. So, and then I feel like when you sleep in like that much, you feel really shit. There's like a fine like kind of waking up at like 10 or 11 is like, that's like the nice sleeping where you wake up and it's still the morning kind of, and you still, and like you're feeling really good. But if you sleep in till like, Yeesh. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. If you sleep in till like 2 or something, it's kind of like it's only like 5 hours or 6 hours until it's kind of night again. Oh man. It's seeming like I don't want to cut this video short, but it looks like I'm kind of might have something I need to deal with. Hold up. My apologies. Okay, big ol' oceans. It's like, here's the thing, like, I kind of want to get a dog in this world, but at the same time, I've already got a dog in my 116 a million blocks world. That, like, I'm kind of realizing it's a little bit of a pain. I mean, okay, what's my render? Yeah, my render distance is at 16. It's at 16 in my other world as well. But even that's not enough that you can just get in a boat and your dog will still just spawn to the other side. Because, like, if I left my dog, like, back there, wherever I took off, it would just be in unloaded chunks and it wouldn't spawn to me and I'd have to go back. I'll eat some fish. So yeah, it's like every time you want to go across a big thing of land, I mean a big bit of water, you gotta put your dog in the boat, which is not too much of a pain, but it's, you know, it's a bit It's a little bit Nearly at 5,000, nearly halfway. Hello. Oh, we should sleep. Well, I guess I was out in the ocean, so I think we're just gonna do that from now on, to be honest. Oops. Yeah, I think we'll just do that method. What I usually do, and what the Farlands or bus guy does. There we go. Onwards and upwards. And then downwards. It's funny, a lot of people, like, I swear to God, the majority of people that play Minecraft, to run, right? Like, let me ask you this. When you're in a Minecraft world and you want to run, what do? Do you press the control key, like that? You press it once and then you start sprinting? Stop, and then press it again? Or do you do what I do and what you used to have to do back in the old versions of the game? Do you double click W? Because I'm not gonna lie, I find double clicking W so much easier. Like, I genuinely find it so much easier. I know a lot of people really don't agree with that, but I find it so much easier. Because it's right there, my finger's already on it. All I gotta do is click it. Wow, look at that mountain. All I gotta do is click it twice, you know? This is gonna be a pain. I guess I can kind of go that way. Oh my god, I only have to travel 24,000 blocks, 25,000 blocks just about. Find an insane mountain. If this was a spawn, this would be like a top upvote of the Minecraft Seed subreddit. Wow, I found this mountain and it spawned. Like, what if I posted this and I was like, look at this crazy mountain seed that I found. It's at 24,000 blocks out, but still. It's cool. You know, people find the seeds that have like this mountain spawn, and they're like, wow, this is so cool. This is so rare that I found this. But literally every single seed you load into in this current version will have one of these crazy mountains. It's a really good biome for getting I know it's not this one. It's kind of one of these. It's the Stony Peaks biome that's really good for getting iron. Like you can get like a stack of iron blocks just clearing out of Stony Peaks. It's really good. Squidward on a chair. Dunno. Memes. I got my leather boots. You know, it's really annoying. Back in the old days, back when I was younger, like my mom would always say like, I'm really good at making friends and stuff, and like she still does say that, but nowadays it's not true, because I swear to God I'm like the most awkward person I know. It sucks. It's like I don't know what happened to me. I like fell off or something. I'm so awkward with like everybody, like not like the people that I know a lot. See, look at this, so much iron. I don't really need it, but it's so much iron. Yeah, like with like my friends that I've known quite a while, and like friends that I've gotten like how did that happen? I'm supposed to, oh, there we go. Hey, I got the achievement. Friends that I'm like quite comfortable with, it's not so much, but with like people that I don't know super well, I'm so awkward. Like I don't even know. I just like they'll say something to me and I just won't know what to say. Like even if it's like a obvious, I'll just kind of stand there like yeah, and like just like pretending that I know what the hell people are talking about when I have no idea. So yeah, like I would get a dog here, but do I? You look like you really want this bone. Nah. It's too much of a pain, and I've already got a world where I'm traveling a lot, and you know, and I've got a dog, and I don't need a pet to worry about in this laggy world. I don't need to worry about this pet falling into a hole and dying or something. Oh shoot! I just realized that's annoying. When I was playing my 116 world of, you know, the million blocks, I was because I got the dog and I was thinking like, oh, I'll just get you some wolf armor, but that's not in the game yet, so I actually can't. So I've just got to carry like, whatever is the. I think rotten flesh is the best thing for dogs, so I just got to carry rotten flesh around with me to heal him up. I don't know why rotten flesh is the best for dogs in this game, but it is, I think. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. It's fucking amazing looking. Oh, if you want it. There's the seed. That's a really cool sight right there. I mean, well, yeah, there's the seed for anyone that wants it. I can leave it in the description, maybe, as well, sort of. I don't know. You can just find it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is on the seed that I just did. That is on that seed at the coordinates minus 58, 135, minus 25494. Pretty cool. That's the thing that I like about these straight line challenge sort of missions is you know that you're going to come across some really cool stuff. I mean, like, no matter what version you're in, you're going to come across some really cool looking stuff. Like, that is pretty awesome. But then again, if you do it in this version, you're gonna have to deal with the low frame rate. If you do it in 1.16, you're still gonna see cool stuff, but just gonna have to deal with it in a different version. I mean, maybe less cool stuff less often, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah. That's alright. At least in 1.16, you know, leaves aren't waterloggable. This is a pretty good biome to traverse, though. This is up there with, like, plains, just because it's so, like, you can just jump along the rooftops, pretty much. Oh, man. This is a really cool area. Very laggy, though. Mountain areas are always going to be laggier, just because there's more blocks. Whew. I don't know if Minecraft actually has, like, air blocks. Or if air is just, like, a shadow where it's kind of like just the absence of a block makes it an air. Or if everywhere there's not a block, there's actually an air block. I don't know. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Oh, 2600. We're at 30 minutes. Yeah, I predict it'll be another 20 or so minutes before we get to the end of this video. I'm not finding it too hard to upload every day, especially when it's just this and I don't have to really think about anything else. This is really cool. I don't see it creaking. Maybe I'll see if I can find one. They're not too scary, I don't think. As in, like, they don't do much damage. Okay, I don't really see one. Would destroying the creaking heart count as killing it, like, in the statistics? Like, would that actually count as killing it? Like, do you get XP from killing a creaking? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, man. What a relaxing game. I always get this, like, a really kind of weird... I mean, it might just be because I'm a depressed person, but, like, I always get this weird sad feeling with Minecraft sometimes, especially when it's raining and dark. But it's just, like, even when the music just hits and it's just, like, my life could be going really, really good, but no matter what, if, like, it's like this and I'm playing Minecraft, I just get this sadness, this sad feeling. It's not like a bad sad necessarily, it's kind of like a melancholy. But it's weird because it's like, it's the kind of like nostalgic sad feeling that you get of like good times past. But good times are not really past for me with this game because like I'm still playing it, right? Like it's not like I'm not playing it anymore. It's not like there's a server that I had. Well, actually that's not true. There's I mean, I guess the sad times past would be when I used to play with my brother and my dad. That would be it. But, I can still do that. That's the thing. It's like, it's not like I'm not living at home. It's not like I couldn't kind of arrange to do that. I probably won't, necessarily, just because... Maybe one day, but... Lodestone. Yeah, let's sleep. Gotta get some more beds soon. It's a sad feeling. It's like melancholy kind of. Oops, I nearly ate my apple. Is it Gapple? Is Gapple golden apple or god apple? Hold up. Yikes. Oh, I reloaded all my chunks. Oh my god, okay, stop doing that. Literally no other game except for maybe Skate 3 and... kind of just only Skate 3 and this gives me this, like, peaceful feeling. And I think the reason that it's this and Skate 3 is because both of those games are games where you can just kind of go with the flow. You know, it's like, I'm not thinking too much when I'm doing this. It's just kind of peaceful to watch the blocks on my screen, you know, go and, like, oh, it's so nice. This is, like, genuinely my favorite game. I don't know what I would do without this game. Let's get some more wool. Just a little bit. Just that. I don't want to get too much wool, because then it's like... then all I have to do is walk, you know what I mean? Like, I like having some chores to do every 10 or 20 minutes, you know? If that makes sense. It's like the worst feeling. It's a feeling that I hadn't experienced for a really long time until I got a job. At McDonald's. And it's that, and I would get it at, when I went to school. And it's that feeling of, like, waiting for, like... It's that feeling where it's like, only one more hour left until I can go. And, like, and then it's kind of like, you look down and you do more work or whatever. And then you look up and it's like, and you look up like, it seems like it's like quite a while later, but you look up and it's only been 15 minutes and it's just like, oh my god. That feeling right there. When you think that more time has passed than it actually has, that's the worst feeling in the whole world. But, I mean, the reason that, this can be argued against, but the reason that school and, like, work and stuff that you don't want to go to isn't, like, the absolute worst, most, like, just staring at the clock the whole day, and it kind of, like, once your work or your school day's over, it's kind of like, oh, it wasn't too bad. The reason that is because you can kind of get into this state, which I try and get in when I'm at work, where it's kind of like it's like a zen, no, not zen, because you're never really zen. I'm never really zen when I'm at work. I'm always stressed. But it's kind of like a, it's like autopilot almost, and you kind of fade out, and you stop thinking. You stop thinking about the time, or you stop thinking about going home. It's like as soon as you stop thinking about going home, it'll feel like it goes quicker. If that makes sense. It's hard to do, but you can kind of control it. But it's like the worst feeling ever. Like, genuinely, it's one of my least favorite feelings. Just like the waiting for something to be over. It's shit. It's not fun. That and anxiety, man. That and anxiety is the worst feelings. It's funny, I swear I mean, not really, but I kind of prefer depression, like the feeling of depression over anxiety. Just because it's like, at least with depression, you kind of know what's going on. You know, it's just kind of like, whatever, you know? Depends on the kind of depression. You can have depression where you're like, you can have like manic depression, which is being there, done that. It's not a fun feeling, because that's like where you don't know what's going on, and it's kind of you're freaking out, but you're depressed at the same time. Oh man, it stresses me out just thinking about it. But just like normal, like I would say there's like multiple kinds of depression, but like there's certain types where it's kind of chill. It's the ones where you kind of just lay in your bed all day or just sit there playing a game for like 6 hours. Look at that one block up there. It's cool. But yeah, it's the kind of depression where you just kind of sit back and not really, you know. And I prefer that over anxiety, because anxiety is fucking exhausting. Anxiety is such an exhausting thing to have. Which I don't have super bad anxiety, thank God. My heart goes out to anyone that's got really bad anxiety. It's just like so fucking exhausting. Because it's just like, just not able to stop thinking. It's really bad. I mean, I get that as well, but it's like not as bad as some people get it. Thank God I don't ever like that, but... See, if I had a dog in this game, I'd have to be, like, kind of worried about it falling in the lava and stuff and doing this. Which, I don't know if I'll end up just leaving my dog somewhere in my 1 million blocks, but I don't think so. I think I'll try and take it. I don't have a name for the dog either. Someone, maybe someone can comment below what my dog's name should be in. Not in this, but in the other world that you don't see. Kind of useless, but yeah. Or I could just ask my girlfriend for a good name. I'll just figure it out myself. Ask ChatGPT. Peonies. I think in my 1 million block world, I think maybe every 100,000 blocks I'll make a base or something like that. Something along those lines. Like every 100,000 blocks make like a monument to it or something. I think that'd be kind of a fun idea, so that I don't just get there. This is, you know, what, 200,000 blocks, and I'm just like, well, cool, you know, so that I can actually kind of have something set out every 100,000 blocks of 10 structures or something, and then the 1 million can be like a big temple or a house or something. I'm not very good at building, so I kind of don't think it would be the best thing in the whole world. Also, something that happened when I was doing my million block thingy is I started walking, and I was kind of going to do it in 10,000 block increments like I do this, but I just kind of kept going, and I was watching something at the same time, and then eventually I looked when I was kind of like, oh, I should probably record a video soon. I looked and I was at like 2,300, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know. Oops. Oh, not 2,300, sorry. Fuck, I messed that up. I was at 10,200, I think. Something like that. Or 10, no. I was at like 12,000, that's right. I'd gone like 2,000 blocks over what I was gonna do. I messed that up royally right there. Oh, it's fucking cold. It's becoming winter. It's becoming winter down here in Australia. People think it's hot here all the time, and it certainly can be, but it's also fucking cold. It's cold a lot. Oh my days, man. I really need to get to, I only have like 1,000 more blocks. I can make it. Let's have a look at this. Is this somewhere? Yeah, I can go there. One thing I haven't gotten in this world yet is diamonds, and I have actually gotten a diamond from a shipwreck in my other world. Yeah. Alas. Oh, it's like back that way. Nah. We gotta go. We gotta get there. I wonder what will be at my 30,000 block pit stop right here. Why am I getting a call? Wait. Hello? Oh, hey. No, I'm not gonna be able to because I have a driving lesson. 10. Starts at 10. 10, like, in the morning. Yeah. Until when? Like, probably not. Nah. Thanks. Well, that was a call from my work asking if I could work like 6 hours tomorrow. Nope. Fuck that. I don't like, you know, fucking getting called in to like, oh, can you work tomorrow, you know? That's funny, I got called in the middle of my video. Well, at the end of it, but whatever. Can we make it? Can we make it in time? Let's not risk it. I don't know. He seemed kind of annoyed that I couldn't, but like, what do you want me to do, man? I don't want to fucking work tomorrow. Like, no. I don't know, it's like, I don't want to work tomorrow, I just worked. Like, just then, like, I get, like, maybe if someone called in sick and you gotta, like, that's probably what happened, but it's just like, no, I can't work tomorrow, I don't want to. What the fuck, like, I'm gonna work my agreed times. Nothing more, nothing, well, actually, I'd rather do less, to be honest. The only reason I have that job is so I can get another job. I don't like it. Get me out. Fucking call me at 10 o'clock at night, like, bruh. I'm recording a YouTube video right now. Seemed kind of annoyed that I couldn't, but like, what do you want me to do? Fucking just sacrifice my entire day tomorrow? No. I don't want to. I'd rather play Minecraft. I don't actually know who that was as well. Like, he said his name, but I don't know anyone's name at my work, so. Alright, we should probably, I was very upfront, I don't know, I was just kind of like, nah, I can't, I can't work, but I mean, like, what else am I supposed to say, like, I've got other excuses, like, no, I can't work. Quite annoying, oh well. I was really hoping that was, like, someone else, you know? It's kind of disappointing when you get a call from, like, an unknown number and you're like, ooh, I wonder who it could be. Could it be a scam caller that I could mess with or something? Oh, we've actually gone over 30,000. Oops. You know, could it be a scam caller that I can mess with? You know? Or something. My friend just says he's in the hospital. That's cool. Chicken baby. I mean, baby zombie. Oh, what the fuck? I hope he doesn't die. I got a lot of shit going on. I gotta end this video. Yikes, I gotta end this video. Ooh boy. I think he'll be fine. My friend's just in the hospital from I don't know. Said infection from a surgery. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Okay, this is 30,000. I'm just gonna... But you see, I mean, I actually caught that on camera, me being awkward. That's like what I'm talking about, right? The kind of like... I always don't know what to do in those situations when someone like wants me to do something. Especially when it's like a work-related thing. Someone wants me to do something, but I'm just like... Yeah, but no. Like... Look, I don't want to come off like a jerk, but like... No. To be fair, I mean, I was probably like the third person he had called. So... But no, I can't work tomorrow. I've got stuff to do. I've got things to do. I've got people to go and places to meet, you know? Alright, this video is getting to around the average time. So let's sleep right here at, He said thanks at the end of the video, at the end of the call as well, which is probably not good, but yeah, it's kind of bad when they say thanks, because it's like, you know they're not thanking you. You know they're not very happy, but it's like, what am I supposed to do, dude? That's what I don't like about the bundles, right? You just kind of have to take everything out when you want to put something in. There we go. Acacia sign. This is 30,000 right here. Is this what I did for the last one? 30,000? Yeah, I think so. There we go, 30k. Awesome. I'm probably gonna quit soon. I mean, like, when I get a job, but the manager, like, I know the video's, like, over, but I still kind of want to talk a little bit, so let's, still got things to say, you know? Let me, chop some wood and stuff. Get rid of that. The manager, like, talked to me today about, like, my shifts. And it was, like, because I'd kind of said, like, you know, like, 1 to 2 shifts a week is fine. Is all good for me. I don't want no more. But then, like, today, he kind of, like, talked to me, and he was, like, he kind of clarified, but then he kind of made it sort of into, like, a... You don't think you could work 3 shifts? And then my awkward ass is just kind of like, oh, maybe. You know, like, no, but maybe. No, but maybe because you said it and made me feel awkward about it because I'm standing at the front of the McDonald's counter and you're asking if I can do something, so I kind of feel like I should just go, maybe. But no, you know. Oh, it's just annoying. First penis that I've made in this world. Okay, well. That'll do it for this episode of 100,000. 2 annoying trees right next to each other. I hate these trees. They're so hard to chop down, you know. Okie doke. Well, see you all. Talk to you all in the next video. Which will be tomorrow, probably. I got stuff I need to do. Okay. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.